guys, we went over the instructions earlier. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
Jonathan Cepeda, Rockman Yusubov, telling the tape, Brian.
Well, Yusubov, he has 2 losses, so I look for the telling thing for me is he's going to get uncomfortable. His attitude is going to get lack of confidence when it gets rough in there.
And Cepeda comes right after him. He's had 7 straight knockouts. And he says, listen, I could box, I could do all that other stuff. I'm a brawler, I like to fight. And he's come out very aggressive.
He told me yesterday at the weigh-in his style is like that of Arturo Gatti. If that's the case, we'll take it.
Absolutely. Yusubov in the black trunks with the white trim.
Well, Jonathan Cepeda, yes, statistically speaking, he has huge punching power.
Oh, and he big right hand. And he hits Yusubov again.
Yusubov took that well, though. As I was saying, he's been blowing away guys, but it's all been on the Southern Circuit. Steven, as you know, most guys build a record. Nice right hand.
Another right by Cepeda.
Yusubov is taking the shots pretty well, though.
He is, but he can't afford to take shots like that too often. He won't be around long.
Absolutely. You got to slip and move.
Well, Yusubov here, let me switch sides real quick. He has 3 fights here in the United States. His record is 1-2 in those 3 fights, and he's been knocked out in the 2 losses. So he don't fare well fighting here in the States.
Yeah, and his record outside the United States, 9-0.
Cepeda said this is really the first time he's fighting in front of his family.
And that's what he don't want to do. He's swinging wild and wide. He can leave himself open. Keep in mind, Yusubov has punching power as well.
And Brian Custer, you mentioned fighting in front of his family. Well, that adds a little pressure. And when you come in with this rep as being a big puncher, you know, he's headhunting a little bit. There's a nice body shot, but there's a lot of pressure on him to score, to look good and score a spectacular knockout.
And sometimes when you look for the knockout, you get knocked out.
You ground out to the shortstop.
Cepeda undefeated, and as we said at the top, he's had 7 straight knockouts.
Now, I understand the first round, a little nervous energy. Those tight shots there, Yusubov is taking them well because he could see those coming.
Yeah, and I think the reason you could see him coming, Brian, Cepeda, heavy hands most definitely. Fast hands, I don't see a lot of speed so far. But nothing exceptional anyway.
This is an interesting first round here. And I tell you why, I was just about to say, Yusubov took some heavy leather early. But look at him, he looks comfortable and relaxed in there.
Winding down the first round.
Little elbow there.
We're in Brooklyn. This is Broadway Boxing and Brian Custer alongside Steve Farhood, Brian Adams. Couple of middleweights going 6 rounds. Jonathan Cepeda gets the warning for holding the back of the head.
Well, that's what I want to see more from Cepeda. He just threw a nice stiff jab, but he just threw one of them. I want to see more jabs from Cepeda. You know, Yusubov is just missing those short right hands.
And I want to see more punches because Cepeda is making very subtle movements with his head to slip punches, but he's not keeping his gloves up at all, and that's dangerous.
That's why I said last round. This fight is rather interesting to me.
You see, Cepeda doesn't look comfortable on the inside because every time Yusubov gets close, he's pushing him away.
Listen, Yusubov is from former Soviet Union territory.
Azerbaijan. Not too many fighters from there.
So the MO on the Russian guys are they're physically strong. They're going to be tough. Don't expect them to just fall when you hit them.